How we doing, Prime 1 fans and collectors? My name is Anthony from Prime 1 Studio, and here we are once again at our Shinjuku Gallery shop for another awesome video review. Now, if you have not seen our Prime 1 Studio Next Level Showcase, you definitely want to check that out. The link should be above my head somewhere. Today, we're going to take some time and review two of our awesome Biohazard and or Resident Evil 2 statues. So, we're going to take some time and take a deep look into these two awesome masterpieces. So let's start with our 1/4 scale Ultimate Premium Masterline Biohazard Resident Evil 2 Leon Scott Kennedy, one of the main protagonists of this awesome video game. Now this is based off the remake, so I want to really touch on the concept here. So we really got the concept down, you know, starting with his beautiful face sculpt, you know, just the detail under his eyes, the hair, a sculpt hair looking amazing. Moving down, check out his uniform. It's weathered, it's dirty where it's dirty in the right spots. You know, it has that look that he's in survival mode, you know. Moving down, just check out even his body armor, you know, it's like, it's not perfect, you know, it's got like some marks and scratches on it because, you know, he's through battle, he's got zombies coming at him, and that's what I want to talk about here. Check out the pose. The pose, we got him holding his signature default handgun, Matilda, the first one you see in the game. Pose is very strong, and what he's got flying at him is a T-virus infected Raccoon City police officer. And this is what I really want to touch on is he got a bullet fired off. He shot a bullet and it went straight through his eye. And that's what I want to talk about is the zombie, just the detail that we've put into the gore to bring that feeling of the video game out to you. So check it out. We've played with some translucent resin here to bring out the feel of, you know, a live blood splattering, and that's what we've done here. If you can check that out. Just the zombie looking completely gory, you know, we got, you know, chunks of skin flying off across his face. His arm is broken here. He's got that gray, like pale look from what the T-virus does to you when it brings you back to life and turns you into a zombie. Just his pose, you know, he's climbing up the steps, he's like reaching, you know, and that's the thing that we want to, like, you know, show that, you know, zombies are always like reaching out towards you and like creating that fear. So we try to create that fear here in the statue. These statues can be separated. Right now we're showing the full scale diorama, but if you can actually separate these, and I want to show you that right here, as you can see, you know, they can be separated. So really cool. I'm gonna push this back to create the full scene for you guys again. This is in the police station. Police station is like, you know, a very iconic level in Resident Evil 2. You know, it has like, you know, the most in-depth puzzle, crazy zombie fight scenes, a lot of jump scares, and a lot of like, it's pretty much envelops the whole game. That one, you know, level is pretty much everything you'll get out of Resident Evil 2, and we love bringing this to you here. And moving over to the right here, we have our 1/4 scale Ultimate Premium Masterline Claire Redfield. Now this one is a gory piece indeed. So let's talk about first the concept. So starting with the concept, check out her face sculpt. Her face sculpt, you know, we really try to get these face sculpts completely video game accurate. And when you just see the detail in her hair and just her facial expression, it's beautiful. And just moving down, you know, moving down to her clothes and everything, like I said, that same weathered feel. And what I want to talk about is actually the color scheme we've done here. The color scheme, you know, we had to create that gloomy, gory effect. So we use a blue-green color scale, actually. And that's what the painters used on this. This blue-green color scale really brings that, how can I put it, that cloudy, gloomy effect so you guys can see. The pose, she is completely obliterating a T-virus infected citizen here. This is a grenade launcher from the video game. If you guys can tell, she's using the explosive rounds. There are incendiary rounds, acid rounds, and explosive rounds. I think only explosive rounds could cause this kind of grotesque image that we've created here. Once again, we're playing with the translucent resin. And just check this out. When you zoom in on this, so maybe she stood a lot better of a chance than Leon does over there because she has completely obliterated this guy. So let's take a look at the gore after she's pulled the trigger. She's pulled the trigger and we've got his intestines flying out right here. just completely showing that, you know, zombies are a little bit hollow on the inside, completely obliterates him. You can just see the bones and just how he just blows him away. This zombie is in complete agony when you check out the face here. And just when you look at the face here, the portrait on this is, you know, very detailed, down to the blood in the gum line. The blood in the gum line inside of his mouth, when you take a really good look, his eyes just have that gray, phased out, half dead feel to it. He's flying back, breaking the banister here. His arm, check out his arm. His arm also got blown away. Actually, the entire left side of his man's body has been blown away by Claire Redfield over here. And she just looks like she has no problem with it. And who would with a G-virus zombie charging towards you? So as I said before, these are two 1/4 scale statues. However, we have them displayed here as a full immersive diorama. This diorama, as I said before, is based off of the police station scene, and we wanted to bring a lot of those elements of that level to you and really, truly bring the video game to life. So, starting with some of the smaller details that we have here. For example, if you are familiar with the police station puzzle, the officer's notebook, one of the key items that you have to get, we have that sitting right here. Easy to find here, not so easy to find in the video game. Touching on some more elements of, you know, Resident Evil elements, you know, we have across the bottom here, the zombie hands coming out, because, you know, all the jump scares, the zombies can come get you whenever, you know, kind of scary to play this game in the dark. Moving around, just the blood spatter around the base. We even have the high-grade ammunition powder here, you know, bringing, you know, those small elements. We have the ink ribbon for when you need to save your game. When you need to save your statue, we have the ink ribbon for you as well. First aid spray, actually one of the first items you find when you start the puzzle. Moving around, like I said before, the blue-green color scheme. This blue-green color scheme that we have here really brings the gloominess, and we have it across the entire base. And what we've done with the entire base is create that police station effect. You actually might remember, this is a common element in Resident Evil, especially Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, is these banisters. These wooden banisters up the staircase that just always add that effect, that police station effect to Resident Evil. Various little, you know, Easter eggs. We have like the confidential files that you find throughout the video game. More gunpowder, more, you know, high explosive gunpowder. More first aid spray. And just the whole diorama now, the whole diorama in all brings those eyes to you and recreates the video game. You got them looking so cool back to back, you know, and just a really immersive piece. And one of my favorites so far. I love the gore. This is a very gory piece, so you're definitely going to want to display this somewhere where definitely the light reflects off of this translucent resin. I'm going to talk about that. The goriest parts of the statue, of the diorama, are used with translucent resin. So when you have the correct light on this, it's going to pop out, and like, it's such a dynamic pose that we have created here. It's really in motion. This is poetry in motion. This is zombie killing in motion. This is Biohazard Resident Evil 2. Thank you guys once again for joining us for another awesome statue review. If you like what you see in here, if you like Biohazard Resident Evil 2, if you are a fan, if you played the video game, you definitely want to get these two statues. You put them together, you have a sick diorama. So you definitely want to get that for pre-order now. Check it out on www.prime1studio.com and or www.prime1studio.co.jp. If you have not already, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this video. If you guys have any ideas for any new videos, any statue reviews you'd like to see, or anything you'd like to see, please let us know. We love giving back to you guys, and we love our community. Prime 1 Studio fans and collectors, thank you so much, and have a prime day.